What's up, everyone? I'm Rick Knight. Welcome back to another video here at The Bad Philosopher. So by now, I'm pretty sure that we're all familiar with the case of the teen with the MAGA hat that was at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C., and had an encounter with a Native American man playing the drums. So a group of teens from the Covington Catholic School in Kentucky went to the Lincoln Memorial for the March for Life. It's a anti-abortion march, and they were there, and they had an encounter with a man named Nathan Phillips, who's a Native American. He's an elder with the Native American community, and he's also a Vietnam vet, so I salute him and thank him for his service. And there was an encounter where he was, the kid was smiling at the man while he was playing the drums in his face, and while he was wearing a MAGA hat, and it went viral, and of course, CNN, the clown news network, jumped on it, and so did all the other liberal stations, and it's all over social media, and everybody was pretty annoyed at this kid, and they said that he had a very obnoxious look on his face, and they assumed that the kid must have been starting trouble. The Native American man, said that they surrounded him and they prevented him from leaving, but now other videos have come out, and other takes on the story has come out, and now we see it in a different light. So we're going to go to the video for you to watch once again. This is from Anthony Brian Logan. This is where the clip came from. So we're going to watch a small clip of him and the video itself of the man. My problem with the whole situation is how close the man got to the kid's face with the drum. Let me show you the video, then I'll touch on it.
On the boy's shoulder, and he's beating it right there in his face, as you can see on the screen before you. So when I first saw it, I was like, why is he staring him down?
Okay, well, having a little difficulty losing service, but you guys get the point. You see exactly what I'm saying, that the man got too close to him. He's playing the drum in his face, and he said that he was surrounded, and the boys were blocking his entrance, so he couldn't leave. That does not look like the reaction you would have if people were blocking your exit and you couldn't leave and you were surrounded. You wouldn't step into someone's face and practically have the drum on top of them while you're beating on it. Now, the boy was smiling at him while he was beating the drum. Later on, the young man said that he was smiling because he was trying to de-escalate the situation. Some of the boys said that they were confused and they thought that the man might have been joining their protest in the beginning. There's a video of them chanting with him while he's playing the drums. Now, what started the situation is there was a group of young black men who were there, who are part of the Israelites, the black Israelites. Now, I'm very familiar with them, being a New Yorker, native New Yorker, born and raised in a predominantly black community in Brooklyn, New York. We had a lot of Israelites in our neighborhood and in most black neighborhoods in New York City, and they could be very obnoxious. You'll usually see them downtown Brooklyn or in Times Square, and they are a hate group, and they stand out there in their soapbox preaching hate to pretty much everybody who walks past. Now, the confrontation between the black Israelites and the young men from the Catholic school in Kentucky is what started everything. There were slurs thrown back and forth, and the Native American man stepped in to try to, in his own words, to de-escalate the entire situation by forming a barrier between them and playing the drums. I'm wondering why he didn't approach the young black man to play the drums, and why did he approach the young kids wearing MAGA hats. So let's go to the clip from CNN talking about the black Israelites.
Arrived at the Lincoln Memorial. When we arrived, we noticed 4 African-American protesters who were also on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial.
This is the kid explaining what happened in the beginning.
He said the protesters said hateful things. Indeed, a small group of black men who identify as Hebrew Israelites did say hateful things to seemingly everyone around them, including a priest.
Let's make America great again. A bunch of child molesting
and the students.
See how you got these pompous bastards come down here in the middle of a native rally with their dirty ass hat on?
When a black visitor tries to stand up against their rhetoric, he faces hate too.
You got all these dirty ass crackers behind you with a red
Now, there's a few problems with this whole situation. Number one, no one is outraged by the fact that you have a well-known hate group in the Black Israelites standing out there throwing racial slurs and other hate speech, using other hate speech to everybody. But also, you hear the young man in the video, one of the Israelites yelling faggot. He uses the word faggot. And you don't see any outrage by anyone. Where is the gay community? Where's the LGBTQ, R2D2, C3PO community to step up and say that what he said was wrong and he should apologize? You don't see any outrage by anyone else, but you do see a lot of outrage by a young teenager standing there with a smile on his face wearing a MAGA hat. I mean, this goes to show you the mentality of people on the left. This is exactly how they behave, and this is how they react to anyone who has any type of political ideology or political philosophy that differs from them. They will ignore the fact that the Israelites are a well-known hate group. They will ignore the fact that they just, use the word faggot right there for all of us to see. They'll ignore all of that, and they'll jump right into the fact that there was a young boy with a MAGA hat, with a smile on his face, while a man was playing the drums pretty much right in his face. I call bullshit on this entire story. This is just another opportunity to try to smear Trump supporters, to try to smear Trump. This is not about what's right or what's wrong. This is strictly about pumping a narrative, an anti-Trump and anti-Trump supporting narrative. It's just another way to beat up on young white men. It's another way to vilify us and make us look bad, all because we don't support the same stuff that they do, all because in their sickly, twisted, worldly view, we are oppressing everybody, when the truth of the matter is that we just outperform people. We work hard, we do what we have to do to survive and to try to have a better life for ourselves, and we have to constantly be vilified for that. Again, no outrage by these men for using the word faggot, no outrage by them being a hate group. No one on the left talking about how this man got into this kid's face to play the drums. Everything's all about a kid standing there with a smile on his face, wearing a MAGA hat. There was also rumors that the kids were yelling, build a wall, build a wall. There hasn't been a video to support that yet. So once again, just another bullshit narrative being pumped by the likes of CNN, the Clown News Network, and MSNBC, and all the other pathetic members of the left. Okay, so let me know how you feel about it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.